finally ready to start. If this chair doesn't drive me nuts, the airplanes will. But I'm gonna be doing this look I did when I was shooting with ELLAGANCE Cosmetics, because I would really like to wear the lipstick again. I'll enter the picture over here. And I would really like to try that look that I should try baking. Now I do not bake because my skin is really dry, but I thought I'm gonna give it a try. Off with skin first. This is a serum from Pink Cosmetics. It contains vitamin B and hyaluronic. It's probably pronounced wrong, but I'll enter the word. I won this at a workshop with Pink Cosmetics and Debbie Lowden's photography. Really fun workshop. I just put a few pumps, like 3 pumps of the product in my palm of my hand, and then put it on my fingers and just apply it all over my face. This is gonna give my face some more moisture. I am gonna work it into my brow area because that's like where my skin literally falls off of my face. Fantastic. Upward motions because we don't want wrinkles, and I'm just gonna pat it onto the eye. Cosmetics was nice enough to extend a coupon code for me, which gives you off 10%. I did not make anything out of the 10%, but it does help you. So if you would like to use it, I will leave the coupon code on the screen and in my description. Moving on, I am going to move on to my eyebrows. I am still using my powder from Ingot, and then this little flat end and spoolie end brush from Blink. This is like 10 rand. Cheap. What I'll be doing is filling in the outer edges of my brow. So brushing up my brow, and then just filling in where my brow is slightly more space. Then using my Pro Longwear concealer and my Luxie brush, this is the number 249, so it's like dual ended. The one side has like a fluffy end, the other side has a flat end. I'm just going to carve out my brows and do the first layer on my eye. Okay, so I just went and I set my eye with my translucent powder from Cover FX so that it doesn't stick to any of the eyeshadows that I'm about to apply, which is going to make it easier to blend out. So I'm going to be using my Rock Tan Under palette from Gosh. This is honestly my favorite palette. It's like all-inclusive. It works for literally every eye color, so I feel like I could do like a whole bridal party out of one palette, which is fantastic because I don't have to travel with like 600 different palettes. So starting off with the lighter shade, then transitioning to the slightly more pinky shade, I'm going to start building up the crease area. Soft matte shade over the whole lid. Moving on to the slightly more pinky shade, I'm just going to run it in the crease, keeping my brush like angled towards me, like straight. This was a MAC 217 and then I washed it and dried it with a blow dryer. Akelige idee. Blend all the way to the inner corner, blend the crease, and then also on the outer corner of the eye. Just make it slightly more smoky. Okay, so now that I have my transition shade down, wat maak ek op? Slightly darker. This is like a pinkish brown / purple / orange. Do it on the outside corner of the eye. Just like a little dot. And then again pulling it into the crease. Okay, now I'm going to move on to a deeper shade brown. So this is still nice and warm tone. To the brown now. Still the same brush. Just going to dab it on the outside of the eye. All the way to the lash line. I'm going to try and keep this on the inside of the eye instead of just blending it out towards the edges. Not blending it too much. We're just gonna do a bit of a cut crease, basically just opening up some space for a lighter area, I think. I don't really know. Using that concealer brush, packing on some concealer. This is stressful. Go in with the nude shade over there, and I'm just going to set the concealer with a flat brush. This is, and I'm just going to set that concealer side so that you don't have a harsh line. And then just making the inside of the eye slightly darker on that line. I'm actually not a fan of the like straight harsh line, so I would just use this as an opportunity to kind of blend it away. Not too away, because otherwise it kind of beats the whole point of using concealer. So I use Face and Body from MAC. It looks like this. It is a very liquidy foundation. It also has like a very sheer coverage, but it is buildable, and I use my hands to apply this. So I don't know if you'll be able to see, but it is a very sheer foundation, but it's kind of like heat activated, so the more you do this with your hands, the thicker the formula gets, so you'll end up having like a nice glowing looking foundation. I am gonna have to use a brush at some point, but okay, there it just went like thicker, because obviously I can't get into all the little spaces of my face with just my fingers, but I can try. See, it's got pretty good coverage if you look at the color of my lips now. With my brush for the last end of it, blending it into the side of my face, down my neck. My finger, I'm placing it where I want the most coverage to be, which would be on that area where my under eye area goes blue and purple. I'm gonna do a little on my nose, don't know why, and then on my chin. And whatever's left just goes on this area. Using my foundation brush, I'm just going to pat this into my skin. And then using the angled part of the brush, just under my eyes. Trying to get as close to my lash line as I can. Amber from Fenty Beauty in the matchstick. Sides of the nose lightly. Sides of the forehead kind of a lot. Let me blend that before I start putting everything else on. So just lightly tapping it into the sides of my nose. I start on my cheekbone. I do it in this little shape. This is like my personal preference for my face. And then underneath my lip. And then with like tapping motions, I am going to start blending this onto my face. My contour with Swiss Chocolate from MAC and a fluffy brush. So I'm starting on my cheekbone, and I'm just following the bone, warming it up as I go. So this is a light shade. It kind of helps just to warm up the face, and it's buildable coverage, so you're not gonna get like, it's pretty dark. You're not gonna get just a brown line on your face, like bam. It gives you like a chance to build. Really done on my own face is I am gonna bake because my master told me to. Leanne said I should, so I'm gonna try it. So I'm just gonna go, I don't even know where to bake. I'm just gonna go on the bridge of my nose. I'm assuming under the eyes. Shoo. I look pretty awake. Under the eyes. I don't know how. This is making me look like a total newbie, but okay, under the eyes. Oh, this is gonna be nice for when I do the under eye area with the darker shades. And then I watched Nikki tutorials this morning and she did it like this. I don't know. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. I don't know who decided that it should be like that, but thank you. Chin, I'm guessing, and then sides of the nose. Who even is she? That I have in my kit. This is the ELLAGANCE Cosmetics. It's a blush. Ooh, it's a blush affair palette. Looks like this, nice and shiny palette. And then I'm gonna be using those two shades, I think. Am I? Wait, dust off. Leanne het pas my lewe verander, dog ek sê maar net. Exactly what I did with the upper lid, but I am gonna do it at the bottom. I just applied some false lashes from MINISO in Tiger Valley. It's probably worked out like £4 for a set of lashes. And I'm gonna go in with a lip liner from MAC called Whirl, just to like outline my lips. My new lipstick from Nieuwoudt Cosmetics is called Velvet Virginia. You're gonna die if you see the packaging. You're gonna love the packaging. It's gold. This lipstick, because I've been saving it and trying to take pictures of, but I'm just like not getting to it and not finding the right tops and backdrops. So I'm just gonna apply it. I'm definitely liking this effect a lot. As you can see, I was pleasantly surprised about the effect that baking, like under your contour, gives you a slightly more carved jawline effect, which I will definitely be doing in the future because it makes a really big difference. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like to see similar videos, please subscribe to my channel and keep on watching my other videos. If you enjoyed this one, please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Bye.